Hello Leo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share, I appreciate that very, very much. To everyone who's already my subscriber and viewer, thank you so much. I love you all. I love your comments. They just really make this so worth it. For those of you who don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. You can find links in the description box to buy my books from Amazon. You can find links to view trailers that I created for each of them. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can also find links in the description box where I've been reading book 1 aloud live on Facebook and then uploading to YouTube. I've read up to chapter 11. There's 18 chapters, so I'm not done. You can find a link for the playlist that I created here on YouTube for that, and it will include all the chapters as well as the trailers. You can also find links for my authors page on Facebook as well as my personal wall. You can also find a couple links of a live that I did and uploaded here to YouTube. I did the live a couple years ago where I tell my story. You can find a link to my friend April's new astrology channel here on YouTube. She's awesome. Give her a try, subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I'm offering those now. If you would like to book one, the information to contact me is also in the description box below. I read major arcana cards as a message about your divine blueprint, which is the plan you created before you incarnated in order to learn lessons to raise the vibration of your soul. I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will as a being. Upside down cards mean that the energy of the card is not fully manifested. Okay, so I also read the positions differently than other readers, so I'll explain as I go. Now, this is what is at the heart of everything for you at this time, Leo. You are asking questions. You are on a journey, okay? There are some questions you're asking. For one or two of you, you may be moving on from choppy waters to calmer waters, but it could also be that it's because you're asking questions. This is why this is called science. This is about asking a question, getting the answer, and then getting more questions and getting more answers. That's what scientists do. Now, this is air energy. This one in particular is Aquarius, but there's Gemini and Libra included in air energy. It's all about intellect. It's about the mind. It's about thoughts and logic. And so you are really on a mental journey right now of discovery for some answers that you are looking for. The next energy that we read here is the energy, it's always read right side up as well. And this is the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you at this time. And this is the completion of a cycle. Okay, this is, there is one cycle in your life ending and a new one is beginning. This is like a portal. Today is a portal, actually. It is 11/11. And so that's a major portal. So yeah, 10, 10, 10, and 21. Yep. So something major is going on for you. This is probably why you're asking all these questions. The questions and the answers, rather, are bringing you to a place where you are starting a new cycle in your life. The next energy that we read is what is at the root of everything for you at this time. And here we have the Priestess. And she is also right side up, just like the Science card. So she is fully manifested. She is in full force. This is about your intuition. This is about seeing through the veil. There's something that your intuition is telling you to look for. And that is why you're on this mental journey. You're trying to find out what it is, but I'm being told to tell you that you're using your intellect when you need to also use your intuition. Your intuition is telling you there's something that you need to know, but you cannot use only logic to get the answers, okay? In this card here for the world, you see this eye right here? This is like the all-seeing eye. If you just see your third eye that way, you'll know that you see everything with your third eye. And so this is telling you that your third eye, okay, your intuition with this right side up energy is very powerful. And all you have to do is feel it out. Look for the answers from inside. See through the veil. You see, she has all the abundance that she needs here. Okay? She has everything that she needs. She doesn't even speak. Some people say that the priestess does not speak. So these questions that you're asking, it's possible that you are not speaking them. It could be that you are asking these questions of yourself, and you are seeking the answers through your third eye. If you are not already doing that, that is the advice that you go on this mental journey through your third eye. Your logic will bring you the questions, but your intuition will bring you the answers. That is very interesting. I've never seen that before. Okay, so the next energy that we read here is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time, and this is fire energy. This is your energy, Leo. This is the Knight of Wands, and you'll see that he's upside down. What he is all about is, now, first of all, Knights are bringers of change. There was some sort of change that didn't happen. He didn't fully manifest here. This is the type of person that rushes in before realizing a path is harmful. This is a person that is a kind of an adrenaline junkie, sometimes player energy. So this is what you avoided. You know, this is the type of energy that explores life like a teenager. Okay? This is a life of the party, grab life by the horns kind of person. But I'm feeling like what you avoided here was the player energy, was rushing in before realizing a path is harmful, because you did realize it. You saw it with your mind's eye, and now you're asking questions. So you did not do that. You did not, you were not reckless. Okay? You didn't go down that negative path blindly. Okay? So that is pretty freaking awesome, Leo. Now, the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. One usually occurs before the other. Now, both of these are right side up. As future cards, if one had been upside down, I would have said that that is still simply a possibility. But because they're both right side up, they are fully manifested energies. Okay? So I go down and around in a clockwise motion. So we read this one first, and I will just listen to my guides, and they'll tell me which one will happen first. Now this is, as soon as I laid this one down, I knew what this one meant. And it's making sense almost all the time. This whole time that I've been reading here on YouTube, I have said that this is a foundation. Okay, you'll see that this card is called Power. This is the sign of Capricorn, who is the entrepreneur. Then what we have is the sign of the Sun, which is your ruler, Leo. Okay, these are all the elements: earth, air, fire, water. And this is building a new foundation. Like the Tower card in the major arcana was not built on a solid foundation, and so one lightning strike knocks it over. The foundation of this card cannot be, it means that this tower, if it becomes a tower, wouldn't be knocked over. But this is not, that might be true for a few of you, but for most of you, I actually got a different meaning for this. This is holding on very tightly to your resources. Sometimes this card is called the Miser. Okay? Now, I'm not calling you a miser, but what I'm saying is you're protecting your resources. This is consolidation and protection of your resources. And so, yeah, you're holding on very tightly. You're not spending. You're not investing. And now I know why I felt that when I first put it down, because of this. You were not being reckless. You were not being reckless with your passion. You understood with your mind's eye that something was going on here. And now you're asking questions, and that's going to put you into a new cycle. Okay? So this is saying here that this isn't why all this happened exactly, but that this is what you're going to do. You're going to continue to hold on to your resources. You're going to continue to consolidate and protect them, okay, so that you can have a solid foundation, so that your tower will not fall. Sometimes you have to be a miser, All right. Now the next card that we read here is the Princess of Swords. Now this is the formation of ideas into a plan. Okay, the plan creates a reality. Swords, as I said, are all logic, they're all mind, they're thoughts. But this can also be a conflict or strife within the mind. Okay, this is possible anger. This is a feminine energy. This card is often called the anger of the gods. This is what I see this as. This princess, her mother is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the master of her mind. There are no kings in this deck. All the masters are the queens, okay? So you have a Prince of Swords, and you have a Princess of Swords, and then you have a Knight of Swords and the Queen. So the Prince and Princess are the children of the Queen, who has mastered her mind. But the Prince and the Princess have not. They're young. They're still trying to do that. And so this princess gets angry. What makes her angry is things that are like injustice. This is the sword of justice. She gets angry at things like manipulation and weakness. She has no tolerance for it. She's very observant. She's extremely intellectual and perceptive and intuitive. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is why these cards are here together. You're doing this because you see this. You're asking the questions because you see this. When you get a certain answer, you may be distressed to find its answer. It may make you angry. Okay? So this will continue to happen. So this happens first, and then this happens when you get the answers you're looking for. And that will probably be the end of the cycle. You will probably be finished going through this portal. Now, the next energy that we read here is your hope card. And amazingly enough, this is the card of hope. Yeah, I think it's really cool when the star shows up in the hope card section. Now, you'll see she's upside down. Now, this could be an Aquarius entering the picture. You may be hoping for an Aquarius to enter your life. It could be as simple as that. But this is hope. This is all your hopes and dreams coming true. This is healing. Okay, this is for those of you who are in the entertainment industry, this is you becoming a star. Okay, this can, you can become a star in your office. People can become a star in whatever they do. Okay, it just depends on the level of being a star. But I'm feeling that this is that you want your hopes and dreams to come true. You're hoping for your hopes and dreams to come true. And because my guides had me put this in your section for hope, and it is upside down, it means that it's beginning to manifest, Leo. You keep hoping for this. You keep thinking positively. Concentrate on your hopes and dreams. when it's very clear what you want in your life and you keep hoping for it and you keep a positive glass half full attitude, eventually this card will flip and your dreams will become reality. Don't be discouraged when you get angry. We always get angry in life, and then eventually the thing is over that we were angry about. Now, here is your state of being, or what's going on around you. This is the Seven of Discs. Now, I always use this card's name as an opportunity to tell those who are watching that I do not believe in failure. I believe there is no such thing as failure. There is only lessons, okay? Now let me go on to tell you what this card is about. This is about your earthly life. All discs are about your health and your wealth. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Your discs over here, this is Capricorn. This is about your entrepreneurship. This is about your money. This is Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and so this is the things in your life that you love, which is a totally different interpretation that I just got, which is really cool. Okay, so this is where you've planted your seeds. Okay, now these are all divine seeds in your life that you have planted, and you're watching them grow, and they are not yet ready for harvest. But what this this says failure, because if you just sit there and admire them, like there's a picture of a man standing there looking at his fruits, holding a hoe and not using it, just admiring his fruits that are growing. If you don't continue to be diligent with your the harvest that you want, then they will wither. Okay. He's just standing in the Rider-Waite deck. He's just standing there looking at his fruits. He's got his hoe in his hand, but he's not hoeing anything. He's not digging out the weeds. He's not fertilizing. He's not doing any of that. So this is a card that is a reminder that you need to continue to water. You need to continue to weed and fertilize and take out the pests and stuff of your life garden, so that you have ultimately you will have a good harvest. Okay, so to me what this is saying, because a lot of the times the suits will speak together as they did here, these two sword cards, to continue to do this. Okay, what you're doing is you're consolidating and protecting your resources. Okay, so continue to do this, because this is your state of being. This is one of your future cards. Okay, so these two are together. Okay, this isn't just holding on to what you have. Holding on is as a being diligent with your garden is a form of holding on to the fruits that you want to harvest later, are they not? Okay, so this is also, they're also telling me, when I say they, I mean my guides, that this is a 4, this is a 7. So this is a message about protection and consolidation, but this is telling you that you have way more to harvest than you realize. Okay, like a lot more is riding on this than you think. I just heard in my head. Okay, so don't forget to be diligent with the harvest of your life, what you're working towards. Now this is your fear card, amazingly enough. This is the 2 of Cups. You know, this is love. And it's not fully manifested. Now, a lot of the times we're afraid of love when our heart has been broken. It could be this person has made you angry before. If this is about the same person, okay? Now, there are no other cups in this reading, okay? But because of this, I just feel like these are kind of connected. They're both in reverse, okay? This was rushing in passionately without thinking about it, okay? This is kind of being a player as well. Okay? So this, just because this is your energy of fire, doesn't mean that this is representing you. This could have been a player in your life. This could have been somebody who played you. And you're kind of fearing getting back with them. Okay? It could be that. It could be something like that, which I don't blame you for. So, like I said, see, here's Venus. That's the ruler of love. Now, the Two of Cups is the minor arcana version of the Lovers. The Lovers is the major arcana. So this is telling me that this is love, but I'm not sure if it's a major love. I wouldn't say, particularly from the cards that are here, I don't think that this is, something like a twin flame relationship. This is a good love, okay? This could be just simply a sexual union as well, okay? As a fear, I'm thinking that if you're fearing this particular love, you already know why it's in your fear section. You already know why it's upside down, because there's this player energy over here. Okay, if I had other positive cards around here, I would be saying, yeah, this is probably a really serious relationship, but I am not feeling that. I am so logically, with the way the cards are set, that's one thing, but as soon as I set it down, I saw that too. It just really felt out of place. It looked out of place. And with the anger card here, the feminine anger card, I'm like, okay, this is love. This can be a love so strong that it moves mountains. That's what I always tell people. But I think in this case, I think this is a love that you already know there's something wrong with. Now, for one or two of you, it could be that you are afraid of love in general. Okay? So you might want to go and ask about those things here. Now, this is your outcome. This is karma. This is fate. This is destiny. This is also right side up. This is also an ending. This goes together with this. Okay? You can see, yes, they're both major arcana cards, but they look like wheels. Okay? This is a cycle. The wheel turns. It has its own cycle. You see what I'm saying? This is 21. It's got two 10s there. An X is a 10. This is an X. These are both endings. This is a completion of a cycle, so yes, that's an ending. This is also an ending. So this is saying that this portal, this ending of a cycle, is fated. Okay? Now, because of these cards here of consolidation and protection, it could be that's when your fortune comes in, money-wise. By listening to your intuition, which is being told here, use your intuition. These are two major arcana cards. And like I said at the beginning, the major arcana cards represent your lessons in life, the reason you came here, your divine blueprint. And this is also as well. This is destiny. This is karma. This is your fortune. I heard somebody say, I'm telling your fortune. And yeah, and all the purple, they're saying, look at the purple here. This is very intuitive, okay? You'll see, look at how these things look like they're turning, because the wheel turns. Now, when people get the fortune card like this, I tell them that the wheel needs to turn. But yours is already turning. It's already there. This is the outcome. It will be a destiny that you were meant to experience. This is this is a lesson or a portal you were meant to go through. This is very important that you listen to your intuition. It is very important that you end this cycle And it is very important because it is your destiny. And it is very important because you want your hopes and dreams to come true, which they have not yet. They are still upside down. Now this is the underlying energy, the Hanged Man. Okay? So once you go through all these questions with your intuition, and you know, especially with this anger card going on here, you're definitely going to have a new perspective, which is what the Hanged Man means. But when I first saw it, I heard life in suspension. So there may be a point in your life after this where you're just kind of hanging there for a minute, going, okay, what's next? Okay, let's see what's underneath it. But this new perspective is definitely a part of your divine blueprint. I'm always reminded of the blueprint when I see these blue lines, you know. Okay, so yes, definitely. This is life in suspension because this is the card of rest. This is the card of a pause in your life. Okay, this is sword energy, so it can be mental rest, yes, but it's definitely a rest, which is what life in suspension for you is. Okay, so now I know why I heard that when I saw that. And this will lead you to a victory. This is the victory card. There you are right there, Leo. You will have a passionate, fiery victory. It may have something to do with your career, because wands do represent career. But I'm also feeling that that is very connected to this Knight of Wands player energy that is moving out of your life. You will be victorious over it. There is a conflict here, but it will be constructive. You will have learned from it. There you are again, Leo. Okay? This is a constructive conflict. This is, yes, it's drama. Nobody likes drama. But when it's over, you will be better for it. Okay? And you will continue to move on with great determination. Okay? Great determination, because it's going to take a while for your hopes and dreams to come in. It's going to take a little while longer for these fruits to ripen. Okay? That's why it's telling you to continue to be diligent, because I have a feeling like this, it feels like life in suspension. It feels like a rest, but what it really is you being diligent in bringing about, see, these are both discs, okay? The prince and then the knight. These are, this prince represents great determination. His bull moves very slowly, so he's got to be determined to get where he's going. This knight is the slowest knight in the deck. His horse is taking a rest, because he knows if he doesn't let his horse rest, his horse will die, and then he won't get to where he's going in the shortest amount of time possible. He does everything right. He is diligent. He takes care of the garden of his life, okay, to bring that fortune in. Okay, so it's going to feel like life is going a little slow. Whoa, okay. So the victory will be you finding a true love. And sometimes this is a choice. But it's going to be a love that you will not be afraid of. Okay? This love, you're afraid of. This love is meant to be. This love is a major arcana card. This is the major arcana card. This is the minor arcana card for love. And this is what you're in fear of. You're afraid of this love that you know isn't that great. This is the love that is. This is your hopes and dreams coming true. And then you have your new beginning. And then you will have a new seed to plant, possibly putting down roots somewhere else. All right, Leo, so how much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 out of 10 cards means there is a huge chunk of this that is your destiny. This portal is your destiny. Using your intuition is something you're supposed to do. Your hopes and dreams are actually extremely important, and you are manifesting them at this time. And listening to all this, being diligent with your health and your wealth, with your discs in life, will bring you your fortune, will bring you everything that you're hoping for, will bring you true and abundant and powerful love. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you at this time. See you next time.